Hello, this is Norma and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making some suya, and the beef I'm using is the beef eye round thin slice. You can use any beef. It's good to have a beef that has a little bit of marble in it, but it has to be cut thin. So when I open it out of the pack, you will see what I'm talking about. I'm going to be using this suya spice that I found in the African store. And the suya spice has, let me read what's on the ingredient. It said it has pepper, onion, garlic, ginger, peanut, clove, salt, etc. I don't know what the etc. means, but that's what it is. I'm going to be using some salt, Maggi cube. I have some vegetable oil, and I have some skewers that I've been soaking in the water. So you take your skewers and you put it in warm water, and you can soak it about 20 minutes. And that's what I'm going to do to make my suya. So let me prepare my beef and we'll be right back. I've washed my beef and I've dried it. I have some oil right here, and I'm just going to add a little bit of salt and my Maggi cube. My oil, salt, and Maggi is in there, and you see how thinly sliced the beef is. So I'm going to take my mixture and just pour it in there. And I will just coat my meat. I have the Maggi, the oil, and the salt. And I put it in there because I want, when I put my suya mix, it's going to stick. So I'm going to cover it, put it in my fridge for an hour. And then I'm going to take it out for 10 minutes. And then we're going to put the suya mixture, the suya powder, and put it in my oven that I've preheated to 400 degrees. So I've taken it out of the fridge, and we're going to start putting it on the skewers. And I'm just going to go like I'm threading it. So go this side and go in like that and bring it down, and another one. So it should be thin and it should be long. I'm doing a third one on it. Okay, so this is the first one. I'm going to do all of them and I will be right back. I've done that part. I'm going to take my suya mixture and I'm just going to start to sprinkle it over my meat. After, I'm going to rub it in because we want everything covered, the front and the back, before we put it in the oven. It has a lot of pepper, so make sure you wear your gloves when you do this. I still need some more. So I'm going to sprinkle it all Make sure it's all in the crevices of the meat, and we will be right back. So I've done one side. I'm going to flip it around and repeat the same process on this side. I'm going to finish this side up and we'll be back. I have the Suya powder all on it, and we'll go on to the next step. I'm going to transfer it into the pan that I'm going to put in my oven. I don't want to just put it on my rack and let all that oil drip. I have a pan that has a rack that I'm going to be putting it on. So let me show you what I'm going to do. This is the pan and this is the rack right here. So I'm going to put it back in there so it can just drip whatever oil is in there. And I'm just going to spray it with my pan, because I don't want my meat to stick. Now that I've sprayed it, I'm going to put my beef. And I'm going to take my oil, some of my oil, and use my brush and just baste it. So let's do all of them, and when it's time to put it in the oven, I will show you. I've done that, putting it in my oven. The time to bake it is between 30 and 35 minutes, depending on how strong your oven is. But I'm going to put it in for the first 15 minutes. I'm going to take it out, flip it around, put some oil on the other side, and put it back in the oven. I'm using my top rack in the oven. You can eat your suya with onions and cucumber and tomatoes if you want, but I'm just going to do the cucumber and the onion. And the red onion is better to eat raw, so that's what I'm using. You can use a different kind if you want. And this is the strip that I'm cutting it. My onions are done, and let me just do the cucumber. You can just slice it like this if you want, or you can cut it in the middle and then slice it. And that's how I'm going to do mine. It's been 15 minutes, and we're going to take the suya out and flip it. So I'm just going to flip it on the other side. You see the oil has dripped all the way on the other side. I'm going to put some oil. I'm going to put it back in my oven for another 15 minutes. And my suya will be ready. I took my suya out of the oven, and it's all ready, and now I'm about to plate my food. My suya is in the plate. I have some of the suya powder on the side with my onion and cucumber, and I'm ready to eat. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification button so each time I upload you will be notified. Bye bye.